Hey guys and gals, and this is going to be the first in the series covering every single Vista in the entirety of Guild Wars 2. I hope you'll enjoy it. I put some little annotations up because I just figured, hey, it's a lot more convenient if there's one particular Vista that you need to find and you can't quite either find it or get to it. So I figured I'd just put those annotations up so that you can click on them and go straight to it in the video. So hopefully that'll be helpful. Just running up here. There's some Earth Elementals here. Not much of a problem, really. I mean, even if you just started the game, this one's going to be a pretty easy one to get. There are a couple of more difficult ones later on, but I did see some people having problems with finding the platforming bit of this one, because, as you know, most of them, especially later on, have a lot of platforming bits that you have to go through. And here's the lovely Vista scene. It was a little unclear to me. Is that dam, like, under construction, or is it just being repaired, or what's the deal? I don't know. Anyway. Next we're gonna go to the Fields waypoint. Usually I start out these so that you can go to the closest waypoint and I show you where that is, and then you can just walk straight to the Vista. I'm not going to show how to get the waypoints because most of those are pretty straightforward. I mean, you pretty much can just walk to them on the map, and if you haven't discovered them on the map yet, then really you can just walk to an undiscovered area. If there are some really difficult places to find, then I might post those up later. You see, you got a little event there where the pipes are broken and everything's on fire, so it makes for kind of a funny Vista scene. And of course, I get caught on the pipe looking at the nice scenery of the castle. The town, rather. Ah, what a lovely day. The pipe's breaking, everything's on fire, people are just shooting each other with bows and arrows, fire's raining down from the sky out of nowhere. It's just an ordinary summer evening in Guild Wars 2. Alright, the next one right here. This is one up here near the Harpies. It's a pretty easy to get one too. You just have to run up here. As long as you don't get too close to the Harpies, you should be fine. I mean, all you have to do is run up this hill right here. Dooby-doo, running up hills. I thought one was attacking me for a second. Not the nicest Vista here either. Got a nice shot of Harpy nests. That's real inviting. The sun through the trees is a pretty nice effect, though, I'll admit. That's pretty nice. That's a pretty good one. And then, of course, the nice queue system. At least they have leave queue on there now. That's good. Okay, we're going on to the next one here. The Vale waypoint. Over on the left side of the map. If I recall, this is one of the slightly more difficult ones to get through, but if you're lower level, as you can see, the bandit, they're about, I'd say level 8 to 10. This first area might be the toughest one to get through just because there are a lot of bandits right at the beginning. But if you just plan it out and be careful, I did come when there was kind of like an event going on, so there were there's a few more bandits than there usually are, but it shouldn't be a problem. There's also, for you miners, there's a good bit of copper ore laying around here, and to another cave entrance, I think to the east, or it's either to just to the east or west. There's quite a lot of copper there, and a little copper has been selling quite a bit lately.
I could use some help.
Yeah, as you can see, the ones inside here are not nearly as high level as the one on the outside because those are part of the event, and these are just part of the general area. But I'm just running through here because, of course, I'm just over leveled for it, and it's not really a big deal for me to run through, even with the automatic de-leveling. There's a cannon there on the left. Be wary of that. This can do a significant amount of damage if you don't be careful about them. Just taking care of some bandits here. Not a big problem. Now, you'll see the Vista right up here in just 1 second as soon as I get taken care of this bodyguard. Right there on the corner of the little boardwalk here, you'll see the Vista is right there. You don't have to go any further than that if you don't want to. It's not really necessary, and I don't think I realized that when I first did this. So there is a bandit champion up here. You want to be really careful of that because it's a pretty formidable foe, especially since it de-levels you to 6. I made the mistake of dying there, so I went ahead and edited that out. But you don't typically have to fight that as long as you don't pull its bodyguards. Just fight right up to the Vista, walk up to it, claim it, and just walk out. There's a little quest there, that guy cowering by the fire. I think he's also a merchant. Some people there taking out the cannons. We were lucky that a necromancer came by, because the rest of us who were there were a couple of us who probably would have gotten slaughtered. And he pretty much just tanked it, because necromancers are insane in this game. Just going on to this next one. This one was pretty straightforward. I did have some people asking me how to do this one. I guess they just didn't see the platforming section. Who knows? But this is pretty much a completionist guide, so you know, I went ahead and put every single one in here. This is mostly just a calm walk down from the south, from that outpost. I quite like this Vista. This one's one of the nicer places in this zone, I think. Not plagued a lot by centaurs or random pipes breaking and fire everywhere, so that's pretty nice, right? Got a nice little waterfall going on there. Just a nice little fishing house. I'm sorry about my mouse cursor. When I make these, when I make the next videos on these, I'll try to remember to move that out of the way so it's not right in the middle of the scene. Alright, the next one we're going to start at the Shaymore Garrison and end at the Shaymore Garrison. It's just basically right up these stairs. Pretty straightforward one. I didn't really see any people having problems with this one, but once again, this is a 100% guide, so I'm just going to 100% it. I'm also thinking about doing a points of interest guide. If anybody would be interested in that, let me know, because I've seen a lot of people, especially in the mid-level ranges, the mid-level zones rather. That came out right. I've seen a lot of people in the mid-level zones having a lot of problems finding points of interest, especially ones that are underwater. This one's also fairly straightforward. You just have to watch out for the slightly pumped up mobs around this area. They do stealth and they can be quite annoying, so I'd definitely recommend staying around 14 or 15 when you go to this one. It does down level you to 16 to give you a better idea of how strong the monsters are. But yeah, if you guys would be interested in a points of interest guide, let me know in the comments, because I'd definitely be happy to do that. And I know just about as many people have problem with the points of interest as they do with the Vistas. I know the Vistas later on get much more jumpy puzzle, but still. Ah, lovely view of a swamp with demonic portals opening up. Maybe it wasn't as lovely as I thought. Alright, this one's probably the easiest Vista in the entire game, to be honest. I haven't found one easier than this. All you have to do, go to that waypoint, climb up on this ridge, and there you go. It does give you a nice little view of this villa here. The grape vineyards. The grape vineyards. Some lovely dead centaurs there, because nothing goes better than with a glass of nice wine than centaur burgers. I'm just saying. Alright, and this is going to be the last one. Also a pretty darn easy one at the Shire of Beetleton. Shire? The Shire? The Shire of Beetleton. Again, just walk right up to it, and there you go. Alright, well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it, and I hope it actually really helped some people out, because I have seen a lot of people having problems with these vistas, and again with these points of interest too, so if people will be interested in the points of interest, it might be a slightly more boring video, but I'd definitely be willing to do it, so thanks for watching, and check out my other videos. Bye!